A people's culture is their true identity. Before the coming of the modern communication tools, locals were effectively using traditional communication tools to transmit information. And even with the presence of modern communication tools, traditional communication tools are still effectively being used to transmit information. And today, we want to find out from Pa Nkemaze Boniface, a great drum player from Belua, a small village in Lebialem division, what kind of information can be transmitted with the use of a drum?
So many messages.
Yeah.
When a woman dies, the way they beat the drum is different from a man.
How do they beat
A
it?
woman dies. What? When a woman dies, they beat the drum in this way. Achen kufung, 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 kufung. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, and if it
Yeah,
is a man?
if it is a man, Baganam kuri 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 kuri. Baganam kuri 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 kuri. Baganam kuri. That
Okay.
is a man. And those are the messages for bad and that is death of a man and a woman. If there is a bad message in the village, and the chief wants his people to come, he just picks the drum and says, ding 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 ding, and that is the highest, the biggest drum in the palace, the biggest drum in the palace.
How do they call it in the dialect?
Ikange.
Okay, it has a special name.
Ikange.
Okay,
Anybody who no, but not everybody touches it.
okay,
When there is a problem, they call for the person. Somebody identify for that. They
okay.
call for the person to come and touch it. There is a problem. When they touch, they know whether somebody is dead in the palace, or they know whether it is a woman or a man, or they know whether there is a problem in the village.
Okay, let's talk about good news. How do they play good news?
Good news is just that kind one that you put out whatever. You see, everybody will be asking what is wrong in the palace. When you rush there, you will see on either there's a newborn, either a newborn boy. When it's a newborn care, the sound is different. So that is how the tradition works, and that's it.
Notwithstanding, he still appreciates the coming of modern communication tools to facilitate communication. Do you appreciate the coming of the telephone? What is the advantage?
We appreciate it because it has limited us from writing letters and sending people to go announce problems in the post and everywhere. Because if I was in Bangwa, I have a problem, I must write a letter, look for transport, send somebody to go to Moyoka, Kumba, or anywhere to announce that there is a problem in the family. But for now, with the telephone, we are no. So before the person dies, America don't hear. So
The drum, as a communication tool, also communicates musical information, and the Bangwa people use it to produce variety of traditional music, such as the Alunga Chaba, Nkang, Nte, Lenya, and many others. And finding out from the great drum player, he clearly distinguishes the differences between these traditional dances.
Alwater is a royal dam from the chief. Then the chief, the notables do not do without Wachaba. The notables can do with Nkang and Lenya. But for what we have just done here today, we've done a say, which is the opening dance of the royal family or of the whole show. Whatever thing we want to do in the village, we use that as a say to open. After the opening, all whatever come is a royal dance. A royal dance. That is not every chief, not all the chiefs have.
How does it sound, sir?
The sound, all whatever, is a very big sound that even touches everybody. A very, no, anybody who hears that knows that it's a royal family that not for everybody.
Okay, let's talk about Nkang
You
now. How do
can
we know
now
Nkang?
can go any chief or any notable can make can
How does it
can
sound?
can sound almost the same like the old water, but it has a small sub different behind. A sub different behind.
Let us hear the sound, please.
When you say in can they will say let us go ahead. I will come back. The sound will come back to my head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Nte.
Nte is just that is a mixture of Aluataba, Nkang, and Lenya. Lenya came to Lenya came to that when they put it and the man who is playing knows how he uses the drum. Because you can change from Lenya to Nkang, you can change from Lenya to Aluataba continuously and they are singing one song. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Okay. Let's
So,
come back to Nkang.
Nkang now.
How does it sound?
Nkang now. I've just told you, Nkang. That is a small kind of voice. Let me.
The Bangwa people can as well be distinguished from other tribes through their way of dressing. Talking to Mbe Nkemasong Peter of Bekai, he tells us which outfit goes with traditional title holders and which goes with commoners.
Special beats. One of it could even be 200,000 like this, one of these. But the arcade is no more existing. Other things have come to substitute them. And it's not anybody, it's not, the chieftaincy is not buying your dress from the market and putting it on your cap, then you are a chief or a mafia.
Voila, that is what I wanted to ask. That can this be worn by just anybody?
Uh, Youth today want to wear it. If you have your money, you can wear it. But when we are sitting where we should sit, you cannot go and sit there. I have, for me, I have my village, which is called Bekai. I have my subjects and so on. And so some of us, especially today, the youth, they have their monies and they want to wear even better than ourselves. But that will not make them a chief. Out of that, it is not this dressing alone that makes you a chief. The rituals after the death of your father, that's the beginning of things, which I cannot describe it in the public here. Yeah, it is from there you pick up the rights, the rituals, the powers of your late father, and you start administration.
He now compares the culture of the Bangwa people of today and that of the past and thinks that aspects of the culture, such as swearing, should be completely discouraged.
There are other factors we want to promote in the culture. Others we don't want to promote because it is not significant. We are finding out that it's not really quite significant. But those days there were things our fathers were making that it doesn't rhyme with our nature. Culture is evolutive. It evolves. It will grow. Certain things will be abandoned because we don't find any significant value. Others will not. Let me give you an example of what we cannot promote. What we call in our dialect, ungo, that something is missing and you want to find out who was the cause of this. They say, let us go and shoot a squirrel and find out who took that thing or damaged that thing. That one is unfounded, because there are not three types of squirrels in the forest. There are only two, male and female. So if they say who stole that your phone and it's not stolen, you will go to the forest and either find one male squirrel or female squirrel. So we are discouraging that factor. Same goes with trapping the rats in the house. If you catch a male, it means this. If you catch a female, it means this. There is no castrated rat in any house. So those are some other cultural elements that we are discouraging that they will not help us move ahead.
He thinks that some cultural aspects are dying down not because of the coming of Christianity, but because most children are not growing at home to learn culture.
Dying down because most of the children are not growing at home. Secondly, there is a alteration in church. At first, when we used to dance the Queen's dance, the say we call it in a dialect, that's the dance of the twin mothers and the sons. You will not go and take communion. Today, when there is an occasion, it is that dance that you start with, even in church or anywhere. Therefore, there was some ignorance in the past on what we believe vis-a-vis Christianity. But today, things are being made clearer and clearer and clearer.
Talking to Mr. Asa Afontem, he gives us the significance of the horsetail fly whisk in the culture of the Lebang man.
Prince Asa Afontem, His Serene Highness, Prince Asa Afontem. I'm the son of the founder of Fontem. And the significance of this is, you see, a horse is a very simple animal. You can tie a horse with a plantain leaf and it will just follow you. But when the horse wants to be naughty, you cannot handle it. So, significance of the fly whisk, first of all, it just shows how calm the Bama man is. Yeah, it's a show of calmness, how calm we are. But it's also giving you a warning that don't play with us, because if you take our leniency for granted, we can become very hostile. Have you ever seen a stubborn house? Yes, that's when the other part of this tale comes in.
Okay, so I see you with beads on your neck.
Yeah.
What's the significance? Is it only for royalty or anybody can just wear them?
No, beads in the market today. Formerly they were for royalty, but today so many people, you have your money, you can buy your beads. But there's special beads like these ones. They come from Sierra Leone and Ghana. These are made from glass. These are glass.
Have they like performed some rituals on them before you are putting them?
No rituals. No rituals. In those days they used to, but nowadays there are no rituals. And these are shavings. They're called shavings. These ones are very expensive. Yeah, they used formerly they used to use this to marry women. Yes, yeah, chevrolets. Sorry, not shavings. Chevrolets. They used to use this to marry women in those days. But today, nowadays, we just use them for decoration.
So I really like this your regalia.
Oh, my regalia. This is kente.
Okay.
From Ghana. I stayed in Ghana for some time, and I came back with kente. This is kente cloth in Ghana, which is it's royalty also in Ghana. Yes, this is royalty in Ghana. This particular, I'm the only one who has it here.
Okay.
Yes, this kente cloth. It's weaved with the hands. This is called completely hand weaved.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
We hope that the young generation learns aspects of culture so that it lives on. For Community News, I am Gillette Atemkin.